Oh no, I don't have any table anymore?
Yes. Oh wow.
I had a silent heart attack. And a silent heart attack is kind of weird because you honestly don't even know you had it. And then even in houses, I've always had like a secret room. So there's a secret room in here.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my next video. Today we're going to meet a really interesting person and see a really interesting rig. So welcome, Mig. Tell us how long you've been on the road.
I actually started in 1965. I retired, a little over 2 years ago. And pretty much got rid of almost everything.
So a couple years ago you retired, so you're living on your retirement, Social Security.
Yes.
So this is kind of an unusual rig. Why don't you tell us a little bit about it?
Sure. It's a Hunter Compact Junior. This one was made in 1972. They made them from 1968 to 1975. It weighs about 900 pounds as it came out of the factory, but they can weigh up to 1,300 pounds. Even though it's 48 years old right now as we film. They always say yes. If I decide I'm somewhere and I need to stop in an RV park, yeah, you can come in. For some reason, they really like stuff that looks vintage.
Yeah, classic. You know, somehow
Yes.
Our heart goes out to classic stuff.
Yes. And this one, it'll never lose its value. Whatever you pay for it, it's only going to go up because people are always going to want them.
Fiberglass is one of the most reliable and durable things you can have.
Yes.
They really last.
And like I said, it's light and it's really easy to tow.
So you actually retired a little bit early?
Yes, and the reason I decided to take the earliest possible retirement was because I had a silent heart attack. And a silent heart attack is kind of weird because you honestly don't even know you had it. And so like the next day, I felt like I had some kind of a flu bug.
You know, so many of us wait too long. We just think I'm going to live my normal, conform to society's dictates and work and work and work. And then something comes up and we realize, man, we've missed out.
Yeah.
We've missed out. So how's the Ford Ranger doing towing it?
This Ranger has been really good. It's 1999. It has a 6-cylinder with a standard, and it has absolutely no trouble pulling, up to 1,300 pounds with that trailer. You don't even know it's there. There's a sway bar, and you don't even feel any type of movement with the trailer when you're driving. It'll get, on a good day, you'll get 25 miles to the gallon. Some of the things that you want to take are large, like I have a wagon and a stroller for the cat. And I do have an ice chest in there. This is kind of nice too. It's just a habitat tent for any animal. That you can find these on the internet. Just Google habitat tents for pets and you'll find different varieties. This was only like $45 and it gives Tabitha a place to come outside and enjoy the day. And it collapses down really tiny, so you can put it in her cat stroller and you can set it up anywhere. You can take it to the park, anywhere. And then also, then the trailer here, so it does have 60 watts of solar, and that's not enough to really do anything special, but all you can do is keep the battery charged so that you can turn on the lights at night for a short amount of time, or you can charge your cell phone. And yeah, 60 watts, and there's really no place to put any more solar. Someday I might get those type of panels that those maybe 400 watts, those ones that you set out on the ground that I've seen you guys advertise or talk about a lot. But also for power, so we have a generator that puts out 2,000 watts, I guess. So that keeps it going, and there's propane in there. So we have propane. When we get inside, I'll show you how the heater system works for the propane. Top down. I'm going to say it's probably 5'7". If you're that tall or shorter, you're in good shape. And with the top up, it's a 6'3" person can be in there comfortably. It has a 13-gallon tank in there with an electric pump. So you have self-contained water. This here is for the drainage. So this is my gray tank. There's actually a container that you set out here with the hose. This is the original interior. They put in an air conditioner. And this work, the generator doesn't even make any extra power sound when this air conditioner is going.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's nice. It's not going to run 24/7, but you can run it just long enough to get it cool in here. And if you're not going to be in here all day, then who cares? You ran it long enough to get cool. They set it up so it can have a microwave. The other thing that they put in here is they put in this catalytic heater. And this works perfectly fine, keeping the place warm if it's probably in the 40s or 50s or 60s. If it gets too much colder than that, I'm thinking it's not all that great. So that's when the generator comes into play, because I can turn on the electric heater. Oh no, I don't have any table anymore? Yes.
Oh wow, that's fantastic.
Yeah. And the nice thing about this, so you have a couch on each end, and these are also like a single bed. The nice thing is, if you're sitting on one end, someone can lay down and still be sleeping, and you can have your breakfast. Or you can put in the planks and put in the cushions properly, and you have like a pretty huge bed in here.
Yeah.
Two normal size, not huge, adults can sit in here comfortably. So it has a full kitchen. It has it has propane. This is propane. I think I don't know if I mentioned that or not for the heater, but it has a full kitchen. So underneath there, this is the original stove. There's a 3-burner propane stove under there. It has a sink over here. Okay, so the sink, this here cutting board just sits on top of the sink. But I decided that the sink is kind of a wasted space, and so I'd be sticking stuff in there. But then every time I wanted to use the sink, you had to get all your stuff out. So I found this, and you just put stuff in here, and it fits in the sink. So now you can just take that out real fast, and you have your sink back, but you still have your cutting board if you want it.
Very nice.
And then also, I kind of, since this trailer is old, I tried to keep some nostalgic looking things in here. So I have this old candlestick phone. It doesn't get the internet, but you know, there it is. So I keep all these containers for the drawer. So you usually have your junk drawer.
Yes.
Well, the junk drawer does get messed up. So I have like categories of stuff. These are like maybe the tools. These are like just random things. And then these are like things that have to do with lighting, batteries, etc. Okay, so the most important question of what's the poop situation? So I combine pooping with the other most important question. How do you make money if you don't have some type of, you know, retirement income or whatever? Well, I've combined the two in a very unique way. You can poop, but if you poop, it costs 5 cents. And so far, we're doing pretty good. Toilet. Oh yeah, Tabitha shares the bathroom with me.
Oh yeah.
They have the cat, so the cat needs the spot as well. But this is kind of a cool toilet.
Oh wow, that's a nice toilet.
Yeah. So I also have the luggable loo, because this works, but you know, you can see it's kind of everything's tiny, I guess, when you're in a tiny place.
Yeah.
But as you can see,
that's factory. That came from the factory like that.
No, you know, actually, I found, since I like to get old things to keep with the trailer, I was in an antique store and I saw this, and it was only like $40. There's the medicine cabinet.
Nice.
And then even in houses, I've always had like a secret room. So there's a secret room in here, but it's kind of tiny.
Oh, wow.
So I'm thinking on van builds even, you know, people wanted a spot where you can sort of stash things, and hopefully nobody will discover that it's there. So here's the canvas. This is the electrical connection for the fantastic fan, but this is the original design for how you make the top pop. Some people put those compressed gas air shock scenarios in here. They replace these, but these still work just fine. The bad part is it's kind of heavy, and so I kind of go like that, and then you want to grab your canvas and kind of tuck it in and let it come down on one part. See, there's 4 of them. So you just line it. When it's closed, you have these little latching devices, these little hooks. You can see there's a little hook there and the hook underneath here, and so that way your top's not gonna fall off while you're cruising down the road. So I have a YouTube channel. The video channel is called Zoom Mike Robinson. So ZOOM Mike Robinson. Okay. It has a variety of things. It has some stuff that we do for traveling and some just behind the scenes stuff that happens.
Well, Mike, thanks so much for sharing your home and your life with us. It's amazing. I can see why you fell in love with this and wanted to have it.
Oh, thank you.
It's a great home.
Yes, and thank you for showcasing. I really appreciate that.
You're very welcome.